Hi, are you ready to take your lessons to the next level? Then I recommend Expeditions. Expeditions is a VR and AR app by Google. My name is Griselda Pinedo, and this is my MARP presentation. So what exactly is Expedition? Expeditions is an immersive education application that's free and compatible with most any device. And this application lets participants explore and learn through both virtual reality and augmented reality. What exactly is virtual reality? Just remember, you go there. Basically, virtual reality takes you places, both that are digital or artificial. Another thing to know about virtual reality is that it brings abstract concepts to life, and it takes you to places that you might not ever otherwise probably get a chance to see. Imagine what that could do for your students. Now, using Google Cardboard VR goggles, they offer an immersive experience. They say it's much better because it actually blocks out the real world. So this way you can dive into wherever in the world that it's taking you. So either way, what I want you to know is that regardless of how amazing it is if you're wearing these cardboard goggles, the app is still completely valuable without them. It still takes you there, and it still makes it an engaging experience for students. It makes them more involved and exciting, so it's definitely a benefit to learning. Now, what exactly is augmented reality? Well, augmented reality, you bring them here. Basically, AR lets you insert 3D video objects into your environment. One of the benefits of this is that you can walk around it actually completely 360 degrees all the way around, so you can see all the details, maybe even above it or below it. They usually recommend that you use selfie sticks for this. An example of everyday AR that you'll see is like Snapchat lenses. So you've seen it before, but this takes it to another level. Take a look at that dinosaur. Let's take a look at what AR can do through Expeditions. It brings the world into your classroom.
All right, who wants to see a volcano? 3, 2, 1. Look at that lava, look at that smoke coming out of that.
Pretend you're an airplane and fly over the tornado.
That's the top of it. What do you see?
These are asteroids, meteorites.
We're learning about DNA and genes, things that we can't see. And so the most exciting thing for me with the AR technology was that I could see kids get an aha moment that I couldn't get by just telling them about it.
The minute I saw it pop up on the screen, it made me want to get up and walk to it.
You actually get to turn around and look at things from all angles, so it gave us a nice perspective.
See if you can figure out what that might be based on what you know about the respiratory system.
I got to see where the alveoli branched off, and I could look inside them and see how everything worked, which I never saw before, and it was really, really cool.
I think that was really amazing. What exactly will you need? Well, to get the Expeditions app, go ahead and download it. It's compatible with most devices. All you'll need to do is sign up with a Google account. You'll also need an internet connection to download tours, but you won't need it to go on the tour. All participants also need to be on the same network for group tours. And if you're going to be using the AR tours, definitely you'll need to be printing out the markers or QR codes. Place them around the room and the adventure will begin. Some options for this app are VR, cardboard goggles, and for AR tours, a selfie stick. Helps you get around. Why don't we take a first-hand look of this Explorer app? Okay, now here I have 2 mobile devices. I'm going to go ahead and move this one up at the top. Remember, the one on the right is for the teacher. This one on the left is for students. So as a teacher, I'm going to go ahead and click on class. Then I will click on guide. I'll scroll down. I want to lead a tour, but what should we do? I say we do something adventurous. Why not go rock climbing? Dangerous, right? Well, it's not dangerous if we do this virtually. So let's take the class. So what I'll do is I'll click on El Capitan, which is the National Park Service. Then you'll see on that face right there, you'll see the title. It has 9 scenes. It tells you it's a virtual reality tour. At the top left, it has my code to join my tour, and I'll click on guide. And there you'll see, it pops up again, so the students will have to make sure that they see that in order to click join. So I'll start it by hitting got it. Then on the bottom right, I'll click on the play button, and this is going to start broadcasting my tour, my guide. Okay, as a student, up on the left, you'll see they can also click on class, and there's my guided tour already waiting for them, and all they have to do is click join. And again. Now at the bottom right, you see that? There's the goggles. This is if you're going to be using those cardboard VR goggles. But we're not going to do them now. We don't need it. You're going to see that. It's actually fabulous without it. So what I'm going to do then is click on the little window on the bottom. And now that just makes it the VR tour without the goggles. Okay? So let's get started. Here on the bottom right is the point of interest are located here. All the information you're going to need for the facts or interesting details about this place we're visiting. And you'll notice there's a bullet point list. The bullet point list is point of interest, and you click on it, and that's exactly where it's going to take me. Then I go ahead and tap on the screen, and you'll see the focal point is there. Okay, and then students. Oh, you see that? They're already being directed which way to go. The arrow's pointing them towards where they need to be looking at, and there's that focal point. If you tap on it, it goes away. Okay, and then what you as a teacher can do is you can read what it's saying. It is telling us about Lynn Hill, and talks about the shoes she wears, the kind of robe the kind of knot she ties, and talks about her partner. And each time I click on one, the point of interest will automatically guide my camera there. Okay. Now at the bottom, you can also see that I can slide to different scenes. Let's see what this one's about. I click play after I swiped it right, and there's the information. It says as we start at the wall, we will see Alex Honnold facing a particular section known as Stove Legs. So let's click on the bullet point list, and it takes us directly there. Then I go ahead and move that guide down, and there's that image already exactly at the point of interest. And on the students, they'll have to turn their camera down in order to get to see it. And it's more than that. It gives them the freedom to explore. You want to see down? Go ahead and look. I dare you. You want to see how far he has to go? Go ahead and scroll that up. But let me move that marker so that it acknowledges that I've already seen it. It appears he's got quite a ways to go. Now on the teacher screen, I'm going to scroll to the right. It takes me again to the next one. I hit play in order to activate that. And you'll see the next scene here. It's already directing me. Likewise, it's directing the students. Now students can carry this and walk around. They don't need to actually drag the scenes with their fingers. They can actually just hold it up in the air and walk in that direction, and the camera view moves as well. So let's see what it wants us to look at. And there it is. See that happy face on the teacher screen? That's telling me exactly where the student is and what they're looking at. At the top right of the screen, you're going to see the number of participants that are viewing the tour or joining you. On the right, if there's an option to hear any kind of narration, it'll be there. Well, there we go. And that's exactly how you see the tour. You can continue. You can also ask some kind of questions. Let's see, it has comprehension questions on some of these. And it also provides the answers. It gives it from beginning to intermediate and advanced levels. And when you want to get out, all you have to do is click on the X on the top left. And another great thing about this app, it's been updated about to maybe a year or so ago, and it allows you to annotate. Don't really appreciate the fact that the tool doesn't let me make it be a pen or a marker, or maybe make the ink not be so thick or the print. So I'll give you a look here. There you go. See what I mean? And in order to erase it, all I'm going to do is tap reset, and there we go. Let's see where it's taking us next. Wow, this is actually gorgeous. Let's see. Wow. Anchor Boat, Middle Cathedral. Let's see what that is. Beautiful view. Oops. I forgot to take it off of there by just clicking it again. You see the focal point? It's really amazing. And let's have the kid join us. Well, look at that. Until they see the focus point, and there's the student. It shows that the student is also viewing it along with you. Okay? So, I hope you enjoy this app. You're going to enjoy all of the pleasures it has of making your lessons so much more in-depth, engaging, and definitely memorable. There's so much to love about VR. It's a powerful EdTech tool, both VR and AR. You can take a field trip at any time of the day. Learning goes beyond classroom walls. And for ELs, it's definitely a benefit as well. So, hope you liked my presentation, and thank you. And I hope you enjoy Expeditions.